Shalom. First of all, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Likewise, brothers out there putting out this truth. Faithfully fearless, feeding the sheep, and to you, brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom. I'm going to a quick lesson today, looking at what's taking place here in Great Babylon, America, and mainly to look at how, the deception is still, covering the eyes of the so-called blasphemy Americans and Latinos that are here, okay, as they see this place continuously prosper, at least in their view, okay, but not seeing that the destruction the Lord is bringing on this place, okay. This is the book of Jeremiah 5, starting with verse 22. It says, "Fear ye not me, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet cannot they prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it." Okay, and we are seeing, okay, these Edomites in particular right now, they're doing a countdown for Biden, to get out of the wicked seat, because to them, he has failed them miserably. They're experiencing hell that they've never experienced before, tribulations that they've never experienced before. Okay, suddenly their lives are becoming like the people whom they have always had, a fascination of how people like us can even walk or exist or even have a smile on our face, given the fact that we live at the bottom of society. And henceforth, pursuant to Deuteronomy 30:7, these curses are now slowly but surely coming on them. Okay, and so they're looking for that new leader to take them out of this misery that the Lord is putting on them. Okay, they're behind all the new policies. They're behind the new man. Okay, who is going to be Trump. Okay, to come and rescue them out of this peril that the Lord Yahweh Shemashai set for them, but they're not going to be able to accomplish that. Let's go into the book of John 3 and start verse 19. It says, "And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved." Now, power covers deception. Okay, power covers evil, wicked deeds. Okay, so who's in power right now? The Edomites, the so-called white man, is in power right now. They're able to cover all of their deeds. This is the reason why the history books and were written in such a way that slavery was not really a bad thing. It was a good thing. The so-called Negroes really weren't having a hard time, so to speak. Everything that they've done, wrong, okay, the injustices to the children of Israel, also called Black Americans and Latino, they've managed to twist that around. In fact, they've managed to turn around and make themselves the victim, okay? Because why? They're sitting in the power seat right now. So everything is twisted from what is bad is now made to look good, and what is good, okay, bringing out, okay, the injustices, showing the world how wicked this man is, that is considered bad. And this is the reason why you see these policies coming up with anti-Semitism, reverse racism, and all these other crazy things right now to make the people who are oppressing the poor, okay, murdering the poor, okay, seducing and deceiving the poor as the ones who are basically the ones who are being pursued and who are the victims. Okay, so these people want to stay in darkness. This is the reason why they need a heavy-handed man, like Trump, to come back into power so that he could do something about the problems that's going on here in Great Babylon, America, which is what? Okay, there's just too many of them. There's too many of these Latinos. There's too many of these blacks. There's too many of these other people coming around, collecting and getting what I'm supposed to get. How is it that I'm not getting what the American dream? It's all gone, okay? Because see, they like darkness and they want to continue the darkness. They want to continue that mirth in darkness, okay? Wicked, back, keep it the way it used to be, okay? Let's go to the book of 1 Thessalonians 5 and start verse 2. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night, unexpectedly." Okay, these people are not seeing it right now. We are seeing it, okay, on a gradual scale, okay, because we understand how the Lord Yahweh Shemashai is actually working, okay, his judgments across this earth. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them, a travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." See, there is no escape from the judgments of the Lord. "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness." We're not in darkness that that day should not overtake you as a thief. You are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of the darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And this is what we do. We watch. We are constantly watching the moves of this man. We're constantly watching the headlines. We're constantly watching what's going on across the earth. Okay, what's going on in our local community, what's going on domestically here in Great Babylon, America. See, we stand God because we are the watchmen of Yasharala, Israel, or so-called Blacks and Americans and Latinos, so we never sleep. It's constantly in our mind, no matter what type of demons is trying to plague our mind or plague our body. Your body's in pain. Your mind is, is playing tricks on you. You feel angry some days you feel depressed, some days you feel, in between, or some days you might even have a happy day, gloomy, whatever it takes. This is part of that tribulation, part of the test that the Lord has set for the watchmen, okay, to be on God constantly, because we understand that Yahweh Shemashai has made it very clear and declared a judgment against Great Babylon, America, and that judgment is going to take place. Lord willing, we do not get part of that judgment, but it's protected throughout that judgment. This is the book of Isaiah 30, and start verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Now, if you look at the scripture, it said the Lord in capital. This is the Most High speaking here. He said, woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai. This is the Most High, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Continuously want to be here in Great Babylon, America, doing the things that the Babylonians are doing. Okay, you're overspending, overexerting yourself, your financial abilities. Okay, and this is the reason why you see Jake them constantly have to go run back to the so-called white man for almost every little thing. Okay, when you depend on a man that much, you are going to become what? A servitude to this person, okay? And so things that Jake could have handled, not going to the doggone wicked ass Taylor Swift concerts and the stupid football game and the grab ass basketball games and, eating out, whining and dining, eating out and trying to live like your oppressor. Now you could have a couple of dollars now for times are tough, when gasoline prices are high, food costs are high, okay? But no, see, the way Jake them are is this. Okay, if they can live like the dog, if they want and desire to be like the so-called white man, okay, which includes the children, the women, okay, the white life, so to speak. It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen himself in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the spirit of Egypt, which this place is known as spiritual Sodom in Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust of the shadow of Egypt your confusion. This place is darkness, pure darkness. Take a look at this video and you can see again exactly how the smooth operator works.
What are you looking for? What kind of a position? Come up here, come here. She looks so smart and good. Do you mind if I do a job interview right now? We need good people. How are you? So what's your experience in front of the world?
Well, I design, I do wreaths, I do all types of decorations.
And you like this building?
Yes,
okay.
I do.
So here's what I'm going to do. There's the man. Stand right over here.
Oh my God.
If we can make a good deal in the salary, she's going to probably have a job, okay? All right, good. Have a good time. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Good. Thank you. So nice.
And as you saw in that video, okay, the smoothest operator, the smoothest president ever existed so far, what I've seen of Great Babylon, America, is President Trump, okay? And you saw how smooth he was up there with what looks to be an Eve, okay? Where he offers a job right there and then in front of all these people, okay? So this man comes in a lot of deceitful way. I said it to someone very close to me, okay, that the most deceitful people on this earth are the so-called white people, man. They can get you to believe any damn thing. Literally, they could put shit on the ice cream and tell you that's doggone chocolate ice cream, and they could probably get Jason to eat that. I mean, that's how slick these people are, man. They're just really slick at that. They're the best at deceiving and lying. Okay, this is the book of Psalms 55, Psalm verse 21. It says the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Wasn't Trump's mouth smooth? I mean, that was smooth. I'm telling you, man, that was smooth. To Adi Abashim Kakadash that I'm not in the world, because I would have fallen for shit like that. Okay. But war was in his heart. See, this is what we know. War is in this man's heart. This lady doesn't consider the fact that this man came out just many, many times and said, what he's going to do to the homeless, what he's going to do, to the brown-skinned people, okay? The people that he considered to be, a nuisance to the society, okay? Which is who? Us, okay? And there's no exception here. His words were softer than yet were they drawn sword. What are we supposed to do? Cast thy burden upon the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Meaning what? You're not going to lose your mind when times go bad. We understand that when fires are burning, you have sandstorms, you have earthquakes, you have tidal waves, you have wars and seditions in the land. These are the Yahweh Shemel Shai, because what? He is a man of war. What does a man of war do? Creates calamity. All the judgments that we're going to see coming on Great Babylon America, from pestilence to starvation, is done by the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. So if you're covered by the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, you get nothing to worry about. Let's close over the book of Job 14. And starting with verse 5, it says, "See in his days to determine the number of his months with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." Who cannot pass the bounds that has been appointed for him? Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man. Why? "Turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as a hireling his day." So he works with the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shai on the left to create the chaos, to promise you things that he cannot deliver or have no intention of delivering, and also in the end bring that sword and the calamity, okay, via all of his wicked devices that he's been given, okay? And who gave it to him? The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai. So the elect, we are patient. What are we patiently? Why are we patient? We are patiently waiting for this man to be terminated. Okay, his job has already been completed. Okay, and we, the hopefully elect of Yahshua Age, or the so-called Black Americans Latino, can finally get the hell out of here. And those of us who actually make it to the 140 on the list of 144,000 men are going to be given that crown by our Malak, Yahushua Mashiach. Okay, so Lord willing, hopefully that was edified. Let's close up by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakadash. That belongs to teachers that listen to Apostle Great Most Soon, likewise, brothers, so therefore know the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly, feeding, and do brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.